People thought I was crazy. They thought I had fallen into this fantasy believing that mermaids exist, and everyone lost faith in me. Realizing they never truly believed in me allowed me to find confidence within myself and what I knew was true. And now here we are.
I'm not doing this stupid interview! Olivia!
Some of our friends have been reluctant to answer our questions. I understand, though. The accident was tragic.
No. She calls it the accident. It was the destruction of my entire world. It was an ordinary day, and the water started to tingle, but not the way it did when the sun was just the right temperature. We would go close to the surface. Never too close. That was the rule that was drilled into us since childhood, never be seen. Guess none of it mattered, though.
My parents disappeared one day when I was very young, so I don't really remember much about them. They just weren't home one day, and...
Well, they weren't home because they were murdered. On the same day as mine. By the invaders that run this place.
She doesn't actually know that. And it wasn't all bad. This place is amazing. There are so many things to do here, and
Murdered!
Amethyst is my roommate, and we were put together after that terrible accident that took our tails. She can be a little bit crabby sometimes, but I'm sure she'll come around.
If I had known more about those two, I wouldn't have put them together. I mean, seriously, they're both polar opposites. But Chelsea has always been such a light. I hope she rubs off on her. Sorry. I was just thinking about the accident. It was a tragic day. I had collected a sample that was finally going to bring them to me. It was just supposed to temporarily bring them to the surface, with enough time to transfer them, gently, to a secure facility. But at the time, I didn't know that
when we left the sea, we would turn human. It was so exciting, getting to explore little parts of the land, even though we weren't supposed to. Oh. The accident. It was just surprising. There was this tingly feeling, and then pain. Lots of pain. But, just like everything else in life, the pain eventually goes away.
before I knew it was wrong, their tails were disintegrating. There was so much screaming. It's definitely not a moment I'm proud of. This was never what S.C.A.E.L.E.S was meant to be about. As you can see here, we have a very specific regimen that the, as we call them, new humans follow. We make sure they are slowly changing their diets and staying fit. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Which name?
Oh, you're an H name. You've got to get used to that one. When the new humans first came to our facilities, we decided that giving them different names would help them to fit in and feel more comfortable. We like to call those their NH names.
Then I'm Erica.
And what are you eating, Erica?
I'm having a salad.
That's good, that's very healthy. Make sure you're making small changes every time you eat. As you can see, we have a wonderful community here. One of our most beloved activities is our weekly assembly. We make it great fun. Today, there's a very exciting announcement coming. Hello, everyone. What a wonderful use of your manners. I'm proud of you all each and every day. Today, I am also proud to announce the rehabilitation program. It means we're equipping you for the wonders of the world outside these walls. You will go through training that will prepare you to begin new and exciting lives and leave this unfortunate event behind. Any questions you have, feel free to come by my office. You're dismissed.
Isn't it so exciting? We get to learn so much more.
Sure.
Why aren't you excited? We get to leave and find a home, a new life.
I want my home.
Amethyst is the greatest roommate I could ask for. Sure, she can be a bit of a downer sometimes, but she gives you a new way of seeing things. I just hope sometimes I can make her feel better. I'm sure someday she will see the beauty in this chance we've been given. It's hard leaving everything behind, but we get to leave these same walls and chipped paint and freezing rooms and find another new path.
I was just studying for the rehabilitation program so that I can live with the other humans.
It's a rehabilitation program.
Yes, rehabilitation program. Thank you, Amy. I'm so sorry.
You will be if you dare call me by that demeaning nickname again.
There is so much unknown about these creatures, and there are still people who don't believe they were former mermaids. They say everything is faked and it's some publicity stunt. We've ran experiments to see if they're still capable of breathing underwater. The tests were inconclusive, but Chelsea continues to offer genuine support to our cause. There's just so much they don't know, and I really hope this program teaches them everything they need. But I always make sure to tell them, if they can't fully adjust to human life, that they will always have a place here. It's like I've become the mother for one massive family. Thank you, Amy, for agreeing to meet with me. You know, it's polite to respond in a timely fashion.
It's polite to leave things you don't understand alone.
Amy. Amethyst. I'm just trying to help. I thought all you wanted was to leave this place, so I'm confused why you aren't working as hard as Chelsea.
Firstly, Chelsea is working obsessively hard because she doesn't see your true colors. And secondly, I don't trust any of this. There's gotta be some self-serving reason you're offering our freedom.
Look, I know you don't believe me, but I promise I'm just trying to help. Think of me like a mother.
Shut up! Don't you dare call yourself a mother. You're a dictator hiding behind the guise of a scientist.
Let's visit the tanks, shall we?
Let's not.
That could have been an option, but you chose disrespect. When I first met Chelsea, we only briefly crossed paths. Her smile shined brighter than the sun. It was a rough day for me, and she changed everything. That's why it's only fitting that Chelsea would be the first to complete this rigorous training program. I am so excited to give her the certificate of completion and a big S.C.A.E.L.E.S congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't finished. Congratulations on falling into whatever trap Olivia's been setting.
She isn't setting a trap. Why do you hate her so much?
Why don't you? She took everything from us. You just don't see it because you're her prized pet.
Olivia was right.
Excuse me?
You just want to turn everything into your own personal vendetta. It's like you can't even open your eyes for a second and see that this is the only way forward.
This is the only way forward because that is how she orchestrated it. You're nothing but her brainless puppy who she's been training. Go fetch!
That's my scale.
Chelsea has always been such a beam of hope in my journey. I actually met her the day my previous partner, Dr. Frost, almost gave up on me. I was so excited when I got the sample, but deep down, I could tell he didn't believe me. About 3 years later, on the day he left for good, he told me I had wasted my entire life chasing a fantasy. It wasn't something I'd never heard before, but the fact that it came from him, someone I thought believed in me, well, it was a stab in the back. He even helped come up with the acronym for S.C.A.E.L.E.S, the Scientific Committee Assessing and Experimenting on Life Estranged from the Sea. It's a mouthful, but it was perfect. That one scale that she handed me almost 5 years ago was the motivation I needed to know I wasn't crazy. It took years of experimenting, and I almost ran out of the original sample.
Here we have the wild Olivia in her natural habitat, dropping pencils all over the place, trying to secure us a grant for actual pipettes.
I'm dropping everything because I'm so excited.
I don't believe you. It's been 2 years of what now? Next to nothing, if anything at all?
I'm telling you, this is it. I know you're a skeptic.
Always.
I am about to prove that this is going to work. Observe. When we combine these two solutions, nothing, right?
As always, yes.
But after poring over the old texts, I think I've come to a discovery. Observe. This is history in the making. But then one day it clicked.
Holy crap.
It worked.
We're getting money.
It floats. We're gonna find some mermaids. We had the solution. It was going to temporarily bring them to the surface, with just enough time to transfer them to the tanks we'd set up. Of course, the tanks are now used for other purposes. But despite these awful circumstances, I'm so happy that now I have the opportunity to not only learn for myself, but to help them too. Sorry about that wait.
No worries, I'm sure you're very busy.
You can say that again. So, I'll just need you to fill out these generic human forms that you'll need if you want to do anything, really.
Thank you, Olivia.
Are you okay? You look a little overwhelmed.
Oh, Amethyst and I just got into a huge fight.
I'm sorry, dear. Do you want to take that back to your dorm to work on it?
Yes, that would be great. Thank you.
You were right.
Well, obviously. About what specifically?
She has. I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what?
It's my fault we're here. I gave her my scale.
What? Wait, don't give yourself too much credit. What are you talking about?
It's my fault. I went up to the surface and gave her my scale, and then
Get out before I make you.
I'm sorry, Olivia. I wasn't able to complete all of the paperwork. I wasn't sure what a lot of it meant.
Oh, that's okay, sweetie. It can be confusing. There's no need to upset yourself.
Am I the reason that all of this happened?
Well, collectively as a program, we thought that this would be a good idea. I mean, obviously you can't stay here forever.
No, not that. Did you do all of this with my scale?
What? No, that was a failed experiment.
But I gave it to you. You were sad and I wanted to cheer you up, and that's how you did all of this, isn't it?
Even if it was Chelsea, you were young, you didn't know any better, and you were trying to help someone out. And you did, you really did. Look at me now. I was at my lowest point. I just want to give you the same opportunity. After this program, you can leave and start anew. You can find yourself again.
I guess it was a long time ago.
Exactly. It was a long time ago, and it wasn't directly your action.
What's wrong?
I'm just worried about Amethyst. I fear she's going to try to escape, and she's not ready for the outside world.
I can talk to her. I owe her big time, and I could see if she'd want to help.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna study.
Is that your map?
No.
I want to escape too.
Wait, you have to get out of here. Why would you want to risk it on some lousy escape?
It's not a lousy escape. I don't know what she's trying to teach me anymore, and I don't know what any of those papers mean. I don't want to be alone anymore.
No.
But if I come with, you can call all the shots. Anything you says goes, and I'll shut up. I promise.
Meet me by the doors. Grab your stuff.
Oh, thank you.
That's not shutting up.
You know, here at S.C.A.E.L.E.S, we've really been lucky in so many ways. We actually had the uniforms that our lovely new humans are wearing donated by the local medical school. The medical school has actually been really interested
She's
in
going right now. I thought we had more time, but she's leaving. We have to go.
Move it, go!
She's gone. She said she would wait for me.
She must have known and told you so she could get away.
Maybe she's just running late.
Oh, I'm not losing anyone.
Go!
Wow. Even you? I guess I can really never trust anybody.
No.
Cut the cameras. Well, it's been a few weeks now since what I'm calling the scheme. Chelsea has understood her mistake and is much more obedient now. She's even been helping me out in the lab, letting me experiment and answering some questions. All willingly, of course. It's almost like I have a partner again. I guess if one thing remains true about S.C.A.E.L.E.S, it's the resilience and the unbelief. Was that good?
That was great.
Excellent.